Skylarks and the last of the military chipmunk teams, the Grey Owls of the Army Air Corps, who didn't retire their last chipmunks as basic trainers until 1997, and they're very popular as civilian. Right, well, we still await its takeoff roll. I think the crew going through power checks on this extremely distinctive twin-engined amphibian. Of course, the engine's mounted far out of the way of spray from the water, because while this aircraft is of course taking off from land here, it is an amphibious flying boat, and the early versions were pure flying boats with no wheeled undercarriage. And the pilot has just given the 5 seconds to roll call, so we're shortly to see it getting gracefully into the air. Here it goes, the Consolidated PBY-5A Catalina. Fleet making for Midway, and it was a Canso, a Royal Canadian Air Force, Canadian-built example that spotted the Japanese invasion force heading for Ceylon and helped save the Royal Navy fleet in the Indian Ocean. But with the RAF, it was really in the Battle of the Atlantic that the Catalina played a crucial role bridging what was known as the North Atlantic or U-boat gap, the area in which German submarines were able to roam with Focke-Wulf FW-200 Condor maritime aircraft in support out of range of existing land-based aircraft, posing a serious threat to the supply convoys that were so vital to Britain's wartime well-being. Music composed as Emmerich passed by in front of us. The first RAF Catalinas came into service with units stationed in Northern Ireland in 1941, and that May they achieved the aircraft's first major success in the RAF when they spotted the location of the German battleship Bismarck. Two Catalina pilots who were assigned to Royal Air Force Coastal Command were both awarded the Victoria Cross for their heroism during 1944. One of them was number 210 Squadron's Flying Officer John Cruikshank, the other a member of the Royal Canadian Air Force, Flight Lieutenant David Hornell. Both pressed home attacks against German U-boats while under heavy fire. This one represents the US Army Air Force's OA-10A Catalina using their sea rescue platform towards the end of the war. The particular aircraft concerned flew with the 5th Emergency Rescue Squadron at Halesworth in Suffolk, and it was lost after a remarkable mission at the end of March, beginning of April 1945, when it was engaged in a rescue sortie of a downed American pilot, but found they couldn't take off again because the starboard engine had failed. The aircraft was taxiing on the water for an hour and a half to get away from the Dutch coast. At midday next day, German Messerschmitt Me-262 jet fighters came along and shot up the ditched amphibian. The aircraft had to be abandoned. The crew got into dinghies, and not for 4 more days were they rescued from the water. Firefighting water bomber, firstly under contract to the Protection Civile in France, and then it went back to Canada, serving amongst others with the province of Saskatchewan. Since 2004, it's been operated from Duxford by Plain Sailing, having been purchased by Catalina Aircraft Limited. Shareholder owners who come together to own and fly this aircraft. They're not all pilots. Some of them are enthusiasts who just want to be involved with the operation and activities of this great old amphibian. They're all very welcome in the group. Should you wish to be involved, I think all the slots are taken at the moment, but they're always open to expressions of interest from potential future shareholders. So go and have a look at the website of the Catalina Society, which also helps support the aircraft's operation. www.catalina.org.uk is the place to go, and you can find out a lot more there about the history of the Catalina. Not just this airframe, but the type as a whole and the many surviving examples around the world.